Hey guys, H4T here, coming at you with another headlamp review. This one here is from Thrunite, guys. I had talked to you guys about this, said that I had another one coming up for review, and this is it. This is the Thrunite TH20. Guys, this has a really good price on it. The price is $29.99, so, you know, not too bad at all. And this has been opened before. But it comes with some paperwork here, just your standard paperwork that tells you run times and different things like that. And I have to say, for that price, it is pretty good quality. It is an aircraft-grade aluminum body. And I really like how they did the knurling. You know, I'll tell you, a lot of these budget flashlight companies pump out a lot of material, but it's rare that I ever see one where the knurling is actually good. The knurling on this is like the knurling on a aftermarket threaded barrel protector for a gun. That's what it reminds me of. So you can power this on a AA battery, or you can use a higher powered, I believe it's called a 14700 battery, or you can just use a standard AA battery. So here's how you open it right here. It says open on there. Threads feel pretty smooth. And Pro Cell by Duracell is in there. And then you would push your button here. But I'll tell you guys, this light has a feature that I really like, and I only have a couple of lights that do this. And that is the infinite dimmable and brightness, which basically, turbo mode's about 250 lumens, but you can take the beam anywhere that you want to go by holding the button in. 2 blinks means it's at its top end of brightness, and then push it again and hold, and it's going to blink, and then it's going to go down until you get to a firefly mode. Now, why is this important to me? Well, one of the reasons is because if you're out, and which you would be out, I'm sure, or in your house, wherever, and you have this on your head, you could take this and just use one finger while it's on your head to get it to whatever brightness that you want for the situation you're in. So basically, when you're wearing this, you just would press and hold the button, and you can set it at whatever lumen that you want. It doesn't have your typical 1, 2, 3, low, medium, high, press twice, press 3 times and get firefly. You got it wherever you want it. It's the most simplest system ever. Just press and hold. Now, it's not real heavy. That's one of the things I was kind of concerned about, was the weight. It's really light. So in other words, this thing isn't going to be falling off your head. You could wear it with a hat, and it does have this inside, so to give you some comfort against the forehead when you are using it. Nice band, nice expandable, pretty good material for what it is. You know, for $29.99, guys, you know, you really can't beat it. Here's an extra. This must be just an extra piece for the light to go through that goes on there, and they even give you extra O-rings, which is really good. Okay, so I'm sure you would probably just take these, probably both these ends screw off, I would imagine. No, that one doesn't. Okay, so I guess you would just take this off, and then you could get it out of that rubber piece on there, which I'm just going to leave it in there. Now, it does have a pretty stippled reflector, as you can see there. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. That reflector is stippled up pretty good, which means that you are going to get some good spill. And that's probably what you want, because more than likely, if you're wearing this, you're probably working on something or doing work or doing something outside, whether it be at night and it's just turned dark and it's winter and you need to shovel some snow, or you're working on a car, like, you know, if you're off the side of the road, you got to change a tire. Things like that was what this would be like perfect for. I wear mine around the house sometimes, and when I'm doing stuff with guns or cleaning guns, it just comes in handy. And then you can adjust it to where you want to go inside of this rubber piece. But that stippled reflector will give you a good spill, which is what, in my opinion, what these are designed for. These aren't necessarily always designed to be a thrower, because when you have this on your head, this is more of a work light. So, anything, if you're out in the woods at night, or, you're chopping wood, you're going to shoot, and it's low light conditions, anything like that, this would be really good for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to give you some beam shots and let you see some more shots of what it's like. Alright guys, I'm out here with the Thrunite TH20, and this is on its lowest mode. I'll turn it down here. I'll angle it down so you can see. This is the lowest mode, and it kind of still distorts out the camera lens, but it's actually enough light that I can see out here and walk by. It's dark out here, but I will ramp up through the modes and let you see as it gets brighter what it looks like. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn the headlamp on the lowest mode that it has, and as you can see right there, doesn't show up on camera too well, but in person I could actually use this to walk by. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start ramping it up and let you see what it looks like. There's the highest mode. It blinks to let you know it's the highest mode, and I can see that tree is about 40 feet away from where I'm at right now, and as you can see, it lights it up pretty well. So this is definitely enough light to maneuver by, do anything you need to do, and it's better in person than it shows up on camera, as with any flashlight. That's just the way it is. On the highest lumen mode, which it's on now, which is 180, this would last you over an hour and a half. It'll last you 100 minutes. So about an hour and 40 minutes there, this would last you. And I'm telling you guys, this is definitely some good light. I like it how it ramps down, and you can leave it at whatever brightness you want. So it's going to blink, and then it's going to start to taper down. Now, in person, what I have on right now is more than adequate, especially if you're out in the woods or anything like that, or you guys, for hands-free stuff, these headlamps are great. I've never owned one before. This is my second one, and I love it. I actually gave the first one to my dad, and he uses it all the time. He just loves the thing. But for being out with the dogs, walking the dogs, you cannot beat this headlamp. Especially if you are in an area or anything where you're going to walk the dogs in the street, near the street, or near any roads, or you jog or walk at night or at dusk. You could turn this on, and you can walk, and all the traffic will know exactly where you're at. You could ride a bicycle with this on your head, and it's going to alert motorists of where you're at. So guys, I can't recommend this highly enough. It really is handy, and it takes AA batteries, or you could use a higher power battery and get more lumens out of it, rechargeable. So that's it, guys. It's a Thrunite TH20. There's Goro. There he is out there. Jade's right behind me at my feet. There's Goro out there walking around. Alright guys, until next time, this is H4T, and let me get you a shot of Jade here. She's an old girl now. Her eyesight isn't the best. In fact, it's not very well at all, her eyesight. She's approximately 12 years old right now, 11 or 12, and I'm not 100% for sure because I'm the second owner, but she's at least 11 and possibly 12 years old. She's a good girl. Alright guys, H4T.